All right, everybody. Beautiful day out. Now, get your sun while you can. We got 3 days of sun yesterday, today, I think, and tomorrow. And then rain comes in and for next week, too. I think this weekend is supposed to rain. And, winter's coming. It'll be here before you know it. But, anyways, the Brian Laundrie case. What do we know? I think the whole world is being led on a goose chase. Uh, that's what I believe. I believe they're hiding him for a reason. Either he knows somebody or somebody, they might be involved in government or whatever. And they're hiding him. The only other thing I can determine is that Brian Laundrie is somewhere out there with Gabby's body, and somebody took his phone and Gabby's phone and posted all kinds of stuff, maybe. But I doubt it because supposedly the parents say that he went out into the swamp down in Florida. Now, I've been to Florida for 2 years. I was in the Clearwater, Tampa area, building decks and putting siding on homes and stuff for a couple years. And I've been out there, okay? Now, for him to go into a swamp where there are water moccasins that'll kill him, alligators that will kill him, spiders, the mosquitoes alone would have ate him up alive by now in the swamp. Dog, you were led on a wild goose chase. That was not Brian that went with them, with the parents camping. I don't think it was. I think something is fishy between the parents. Something ain't right. It just ain't adding up. It's not adding up. I don't think it was Brian that was at that house at all. I think it was a lookalike, a step in. It's in the movies all the time. A body lookalike, somebody that looks like him, but it wasn't him. And if they find him out there, you're not going to find him alive. He's probably dead. The gators probably got him. If not, the mosquitoes and the malaria and everything else. Man, the water moccasins would have got him. You don't go into a swamp. He's got nowhere to go. He's got no, no. If he was going to run, why would he run in a place where he ain't got no chance of making it? Hello, UK. How is it up there? So, what do I think? Well, I think everybody has been led on a goose chase. Yeah, and I think some of these vanners are involved. Why? Because it's a proven fact that they all stick together. It's a community. These vanners, the off-grid people, could they all be getting together and sending everybody on a wild goose chase? Yes. Yes. I know there was more than just Brian and Gabby. This is bigger than just Brian and Gabby. Why? Because there's bodies popping up all over the place. Okay? There was 2 girls out there that were killed. There was other girls that were out. You're just hearing the recent ones, the Moab girls, the Brian and Gabby case. There has been more people around that area that have come up missing or kidnapped or raped. Why are we hearing so much about this? Who knows? It shouldn't even, usually a case like this, people don't even pay, someone's missing, whatever. No one even goes looking or whatever. Why is there such a big demand to solve this case? Well, I got a good feeling. Law enforcement, either his family or Gabby's family, uh, might be connected with law enforcement somewhere. And that's why. And I think it's being covered up. And that's what I think. How's are the starts looking? Is it a increase in bodies or the media are more on it? No, it ain't. It don't have nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with politics. That's why. Law enforcement or whatever. That's why. A cover up. I think they. I think maybe even the parents on both sides were not legit, not up and up. Uh, that's my opinion. But here's what we do know. They found a body out there. Now, whether that is little Gabby or not, we will never know the truth. Why? Because we are not there. Show us the proof that it's Gabby. Release the autopsies, photos. Release the proof that they have that shows it was Gabby. You know? And when they don't release photos of the crime scene and the body, well, that right there is proof that something is being covered up. Okay? That's my here's the thing, okay? I've been working on a case out here with these YouTubers in Indiana where two girls, a 13 and a 14-year-old, or they were 14 and 15 girls, died. It's been 5 years or 4 years, and not one crime scene photo was released. Not one body photo was released of two girls dead that identify as Gabby or Abby and Libby. Not one. Not one. People are saying it was a big scam. Why? Well, because people were doing drugs down there and the law enforcement was involved or whatever, covering up or whatever. That's why. No one even is starting to believe that there was two girls out there dead. Why? Because there's no proof. There's no proof. There are no photos of any dead bodies. And when it goes on 5 years and you got no photos of a crime at all, just a bunch of videos that's saying there was two girls, that show us the proof that it was Libby and Abby that died. You know? And if they're not being released, well, that means probably because the government was involved or the government dropped the ball somewhere. Maybe one of their informants was ratting the wrong people out or whatever, or maybe just some cuckoo, just some cuckoo did something, or maybe it was a group of people. And that's what I'm thinking. It was a group of people. I want to talk to the Laundrie family for Delphi. Why? For the only reason is there was a van spotted out there. We want to talk to anybody that's a vanner with a white van. Why? Because there was reports of a white van parked out there on the trail. There's a road that goes right back to that bridge, big enough for a van to get down. And there was reports of a white van out there. I didn't make the videos up. These videos were out before I even started on the case. We want to talk to them. There's some other people we want to talk to that are vanners that were driving around. Now, I pulled up the satellite photos on the Delphi case, and yes, it looks like there's somebody out there. Yes, there's a utility truck or some white box van or whatever it is, or box truck out there parked on the side of the road. And that's the only reason. We want to talk to them. And there was reports of a young couple out there arguing before Abby and Libby came up missing or dead, supposedly. Now, we want to talk to them. That's it for that case. That was 4 years ago. Where did they get their van? Where did we got to look at some of these vanners that have white vans that travel around? Where did they get their vans? They might not have had nothing to do with it, but before they bought it, that van might have been used in other crimes. Oh, it's a big bunch. It's a group of them. It's a big bunch. Let's see what my chat has to say. Maya, Brian Laundrie, Brian Washed, and Petita Gabby. Small talk. Okay. It's gang code. Call B, MK Ultra, drugs, debits. Well, my, she might be right. She is a she, right? I don't know. Chris, let's see what Chris has got to say. Why is her case so special? Looking at the statistics, there's, yeah, cult, occult sacrifice, maybe. That, yeah, my occult sacrifice. I would believe it. I would believe it. Yeah, exactly. What proof is there? It is Gabby. There is no proof till they show it. This is Gabby. Here's the tattoos. And everyone's saying, oh, the body would be all there'd be nothing left of bull crap. Well, if animals got a hold of it, then there would be nothing left. But she was only gone for what, a month? And if the body is in worse condition than that, then boys, she's been dead for a while. And they were using hot phones and filters to make it look like it was Gabby. And that's it. Bottom line, if that body shows, if it's deteriorated at all, they're saying, oh, well, it was left in the sun. Well, how do we know that? Well, it might have been buried. Okay, well, then a body should be even in better condition because it wasn't exposed to animals or in the sun. These people, it's all about money, publicity. Now the dog's in on it. Okay, great. Get the dog out there. It ain't making sense. Why is Brian gonna go? Hey, we got to help our son. Let's go camping, and he can run in the swamp where it's guaranteed he's gonna die. He comes across gators or anything like that, water moccasins, spiders, mosquitoes alone. Uh, how long would he live out there? Not too long. Not too long. No food, no nothing. Not too long. Not unless he went to go kill himself. But that's what I think everybody wants to think, is that he went out there to kill himself. Okay. And then he didn't take his phone with him or that. No, it ain't making sense. I think somebody went out there, killed Gabby, and possibly Brian and a bunch of people that knew what was going on. Maybe friends, maybe met. I don't know. Maybe, just maybe, that somebody has been stalking all these vanners and they've seen the right opportunity where they could hit and somebody else would get the blame for it. It would look like somebody else in the bar might have done it with all this. There's so many scenarios. Maybe Cry's actor could be henna tattoos. Exactly. They could be henna tattoos and they wipe right off. They only last for so long. They got these new tattoos out that you could put on and then you can take them off with rubbing alcohol. They come off. They only stay on for so long. I think they're all suspicious, Chris. They just ain't making sense. None of it. What happened? Gabby was missing. Nobody said a thing until the camper came out and videotaped where Gabby's van was last seen at the campground. Okay? Now, they're all saying, "Oh, we were there the whole time. We seen Brian pull in the van. They parked. We were there for days and days." But then, we look at the video of the camper coming down. There's only one camper on the right-hand side of that video. As you're looking at the video into the screen on the right side, there's only one camper when they come in there, a big brown touring camper, a custom camper. Then they go down, okay, the road. And then right before Gabby's van, there is a red car hauler trailer with a pickup truck or some kind of a camper or something on a pickup. I'm not sure. The truck, the pickup truck or whatever it is, looks like it's either white or silver. No, I seen Ryan Upchurch's video that he tracked down a van. And in that van, it said silver metallic. Either it was a van or a truck that he tracked down. It was silver metallic. Now, that could make sense. Why? Because there is actually a video out there of either Brian or Gabby driving down the road, and what they're doing is videotaping in the mirror, in the rear view mirror, outside the car. You could see Brian or whoever it is, Gabby or whoever. And then they point the camera outside and you can see the mountains, the desert. But in that video, if you look at the rear view mirror and you blow it up, you can see that the color of the outside of the vehicle that they're in is silver. Okay? It's a van or a truck or whatever. It's silver. You could see it. Now, does that have anything to do with anything? I don't know. Did they make a switch somewhere? Very well could have. Very well could have. But there is a video out there of them driving down the road. Someone, Brian or someone, driving down the road and filming outside the vehicle and then filming the rear view mirror, that you look at. It's outside the car on the side of the door. And in that mirror, you can see the color of the vehicle that they're in. Just a little bit of a strip. What color does that look? Silver metallic. And how old was that video that they put out? How old was the video that I seen where they're driving down the road and you could just barely see the color in the rearview mirror, the color of the vehicle they're in. Also, how did Gabby's biological parents split up? Now they're so friendly with each other. They both look like nuts. They both look like Brian if you threw a beard on them especially the other one that's younger, with the one woman. I think these people are into something bad, very bad. I would say this might have been a terrorist attack, but in a different form. But I don't, there's a camper in their driveway, okay? And they have a truck. They went out and bought a new truck for the camper that they have in the driveway. All right? It's a Ram, a Dodge Ram. And it is not a dually. Okay? The photo that everyone's talking about and dogs talking about, we found them. Here's the vehicle. We got proof right here. It's red. Yet that looks like a Ford dually. Now, I don't know if they owned a Ford dually or not before they bought the Dodge Ram. I don't know yet. But the photo that's in the Florida that they're showing, this is him, that we got proof that he was there. And then they pull up a photo, but it's not a Ram. It's a Chevy, or it looks like a Ford or a Chevy extended cab dually. So, no, I'm not buying it. Why would he? You know what? I'm not buying it. They had 9 days I know exactly what happened. He's gone. Either he's dead up in Wyoming and somebody killed Gabby and him, and he's somewhere out there dead or somewhere along the road dead, or he made it all the way back to Florida and he got out of town. He left. Either he jumped on a plane. Oh, come on, people, use your head. Dad, Mom, I did something bad. All right, we're going to get you out of here. All right, where are we going? We're going to drop you off in the swamp. Come on. The swamp, you ain't, even if you are innocent, you ain't going to make it out alive of the swamp. There ain't no way. Too many gators, too many mosquitoes, malaria, all kinds of stuff, COVID. It's just, what you people are watching is a big scam. That's what I think. I think it's a big scam, is what we're watching right in front of our eyes. Why? Because I think these guys, the parents or somebody, was ex uh, law enforcement or something, and they're a brotherhood. They're a brotherhood, and they're gonna cover each other's backs, and that's what I think happened. It just don't make sense. Why wouldn't they leave? Well, she was being brainwashed. This holy crap or whatever. To me, no, I think they're just not right. Satan. Masons? Nah, wasn't the Masons. No, no, they would have sent a message. You would find Brian. Okay, if it was the Masons, you would find Brian, and there would be something that is a message that it was the Masons. Either there would be two bricks put in the front pockets of Brian, and when they found him, there'd be two bricks in the front pocket, or you would find him having something to do with the Mason Sigma, showing that it was the Mason. The Masons don't joke around. They'll let you know. The Masons will let you know, we did this to this guy, and don't do shit like this again. You know, the Masons will send a signal that it was the Masons. I don't think it was the Masons. No. I'm thinking this is leading more towards terrorism, terrorists. Being supplied money, fuel, sex, drugs. A lot of people saying that Lady Rose or whatever. I think there's a bunch of women involved. A bunch. I think maybe I'm telling you, I seen Gabby's, my computer got hacked and I had to go to these dating sites to get my photo off of them and delete them. Okay. And I could have swore I seen Gabby's photo on a dating site or some kind of site that had something to do with dating or sex or something. And that's the truth. I'm telling you. I seen her face on a dating site. They could have been rolling around. A lot of people have brought up a lot of good questions. How long have they been on this trip? Well, a year or something like that, they said. 7 months or a year or whatever. Well, how did they get money? Where was the money coming from? Where? There's rumors out there that they owned a juicing company and was worth $1 to $5 million. Brian's family or something like that. Were they being supplied money from the parents? For one, the autopsy, they got to, I don't, it's just, yes, 9/11. 9/11, she was reported missing, and everybody last night was giving me trouble. Well, when did 9/11 happen? In 2011, on September 11th. No, it wasn't. It was 2001. September 11th. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, whatever year it was, what's the date that she was reported missing? September 11th. Every year we go through this crap with September 11th. Remember the two towers coming down? Yeah, I remember. I remember people telling them, shut the borders and get rid of these people and send them all home. They're terrorists. And no one did nothing. That's what I remember. And then all of a sudden, everything was attacked deliberately. Why? So we can go to war because money and war brings money for these people. So it's just, it's evil. And that's all I can say. Just plain evil. Four months total trek fishing, October 21st. I don't know. 4 months total trek fishing, October 21st. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But what do I think? It's evil. Witchery, sorcery, it's all real now, boys. We made it real. They wanted it real. They wanted their Bible to come true. We made it real. And we're going back to old days to get rid of these people. Just like they did in the olden days. I guess that's what they want. I don't, what do you want me to tell? They wanted their holy wars. They wanted their religions and everything. And now Senate and everybody, we might as well burn this place down and restart all over again. Well, burn this whole country down for all I care. Let's rebuild it. That's what I think happened. It could have been even a little stunt that they were pulling. And now all this publicity, all this crap. And they think they're just going to walk away and they might not even be dead. It might not even have been Gabby that was found out there. There could be bodies scattered all over in that camping ground. Why? It's an unsecured camping ground. It's a proven fact these people drive around in these camping grounds, and some of them do nothing but rape, steal, and pillage and kill. And I would continue looking out there on that riverbed because I bet you there's probably more people out there. You know, I don't know. But I wouldn't worry about it. I think some of the people are getting tired of it and they're saying, you know what, maybe we should just do what Congress and Senate said. And let's just wipe these people out of here. If they don't want to go peacefully, well, then there might have to be a war, but it'll be a war that'll be great, people, because it will bring back security to our country and our children and our families. Why? Because we let these animals out of their cages for too long. For too long. They just caught a guy in Florida. Had no idea until they got into a safe and found all kinds of tapes of girls that he raped in Florida. All kinds of girls, women. I wouldn't doubt it if there was little boys that they were raping out there. You a bunch of sick bastards out there in Florida. And if it wasn't for me or somebody putting the rings on me, there would be a green beam of light that would come down from the sky and pew, gone. Bunch of idiots. So, anyone else out there got any scenarios of what happened? Anybody else? I am not going to stand down no more to David or anybody. Whatever witchery they're using, whatever country they come from, the old country, whatever these people are doing, whatever they're using, spirits, demons, whatever, we got to stop it in this country. You want to do that crap, you go over to another country and do it. You don't do it in my country. It's nuts. It's just nuts. These people should have been dealt with a long time ago. And you know why they weren't? Well, because they're supplying, they might be a prince or something from a Saudi country or some other place. And the government's getting paid to keep them here as they come in and slaughter us, just like I told the government with the Saudis. They're 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 killing. Don't say that. They're our allies. Yeah, well, why did they kill? While they were over here on mission, training missions, why did they kill our military people at the base? Shut up! Don't mention that. Yeah, you people think everyone's our friends, and it's all been a lie. We gotta help London. We gotta help England. We gotta help all these countries and everything as they come and kill us. And we pay for them. We pay. We don't get no money for this shit. You got the wrong people in there. You got killers that you're putting inside the White House. And then you people are happy because now everything continues the way you want. Your music businesses, your movie businesses, your corrupt government, everything continues to run as it is. And you people think because these people got billions that they know what they're doing and they stepped on people, killed people, raped, ordered people to be dead, and got paid from other countries. And you people want them in our glorious White House. Well, so you people can kill and slaughter as much as you want. So I'm fed up with the bullshit in this country. And that's exactly what it is. The same people that say this is the greatest country in the world are the people that are getting paid and the people that are out there killing. How many more military guys do we have to pick up that are killing our own military guys, which they're not our race? They're not white. They're from other countries or something. And then they come, they join the military. Next thing I know, we're paying these idiots pensions while they're sitting in jail for killing 5, 6 people. You people got problems. Why is this getting so much attention in Florida? Let me tell you why. Who's in Florida? Huh? Who's in Florida? Who lives in Florida? Any of you got half a brain out there? Why are they getting so much publicity out there? Why is all this? You're right. Why? Who lives in Florida? Exactly. Exactly. That's why. That's why it's all covered up. What did the laundries belong to Mar-a-Lago uh, uh, golf place or something? Huh? I'm telling you, you people have ruined this country. You killed our children, and you want sympathy. I'll give you death by beheaded because that's what the Bible says. Give a shit. Dogs got them. Dog. I don't give a shit, dog. You people got to learn your laws. Dog cannot save Brian Laundrie. You understand? And the federal government has already come out and said if we find these people to be covering up a crime for money, they are going to be prosecuted. There is no, oh, this is Florida. The state says, no, the Florida state says that. The federal government says, we're going to come in there and swamp ass kick all your asses until you give us Brian Laundrie and the whole family and everybody that is his friend, anybody that's got anything to do with it. And I'll tell you what, you put me in there, coach, I'll smack the shit out of all of them. No, I ain't got no beef with dog, but dog better learn his laws. You can't save them, and this is a federal government thing now. Get the F out of our way. And that's all I can say. That's it. He's gone. They didn't drop him off in no dang swamp. If they dropped someone off, it was only to make it look like they were there. It ain't making sense. Well, he went to go kill himself, and they let him go in the swamp. So the gators, they'll never find him. The gators will get him. The bugs will eat him alive or whatever. The gators will get him. There'll be nothing left. Is that possible? Yes. Yes, it's possible. But now you got people in posts out there that are coming from Brian Laundrie. Why? Because they're hot phones. He probably had a whole box of phones. That's probably why the family and the FBI went in and took all the electronics out, anything they can find there. Any single thing they can find there. All the computers, every single thing. If they have a smart TV, I want federal government to go in and get the smart TV. I want them to go in and get every single thing. Was there an OnStar on that Ford van that they had? When did they buy that van? Where did it come from? You track it down to where that white van came from. Because that van and many other white vans have been suspect in other cases. Yes, there's paid actors and everything. Yes, body doubles. It's just like a movie. It's just like a movie. A very bad movie that they think they're going to get away with. I'm telling you, we've been letting these people run this country way too long. They corrupted it. The ones that are standing up saying this is so corrupted, it sure is. Who corrupted it? You rich people. All these organizations and everything. They corrupted it, not a law-abiding citizen that's building homes, building bridges, building skyscrapers. It's not them guys that are corrupting this country. Now, it could be the mob. It could be terrorists. It could be a lot of things that these people have these fake dating sites, fake profiles and stuff. Why? To lure people in so they can make money, kill them, steal their money, whatever. They're saying it could have been a sting. Bullshit. Not when you're, killing people. That it's supposed to be a sting or whatever. No, they're here doing a job. They might be having the government cover as it's some kind of a sting, but it's terrorists. I don't know what you people. I don't know what you need. And I can guarantee you this much. There are more women in the van life community and men that are probably in danger being held or under some kind of a trance. No, really, a spell, drug induced, maybe. Why? Why didn't she leave? If she was having so much trouble in their relationship, if Gabby was having so much trouble in her relationship, why didn't she leave? It was her van. She had the money and a credit card and everything. She had enough money to drive home or go somewhere. I think this little young lady had nowhere to go. Or she would have called her parents and said, Mom, Dad, I'm coming home. He's a nut job. Did they? No. They've been lying about this case for a while. Something is up. And that's all I can say. And one scenario is Brian has been dead when Gabby was killed, or somewhere out there, somewhere along their little trails that they took or routes that they took and places they have been. And they brought in a stand-in. I know what people are standing. Yeah, a body double who looks like Brian, but if you did the DNA and everything, it's probably not Brian. No, it could have been a Brian's family from wherever he's from or something, a cousin or whatever. Okay. There is a video out there showing Brian in a different vehicle, and in the rear view mirror, or not the rear, the side mirror of the vehicle, you can see that it is a metallic silver color. Whose vehicle is that? I have no idea. Was Gabby already dead? Could have been. Was it another vehicle that where they were all in traveling around somewhere out there with someone? It could have been. We don't know. For one, I'm not believing that she's even dead until they come out and say, this is the criminal, this is the crime scene, this is the photo. Here's Gabby buried or laying out in the whatever. And until they show that, no one's going to believe nothing. This was a big hoax, politicians involved in it, and money and sex and drugs. Simple as that. Why would Trump get on TV? Why, he's president, and tell somebody, we're not going to let you sell your drugs no more here in America. We're not going to let these people sell their drugs no more in here in America if they don't, what is going on in this country? Vampire, whatever. I'm going back to the Bible. It's real. Well, I've been looking up, how do we get rid of these vampires, witches, demons, succubuses, Satan? Well, the Bible says chop their heads off. The witches we got to burn at the stakes, at the totem poles. Vampires, we're going to have to put stakes through their heart. I don't know. I guess so. That's what they did in the olden days. I don't know. You know, what do you want me to do? They wanted this. Why? Because it brings money. Wars. Terrorizing people. No, it brings money. Well, these churches, what's going on in the churches, everybody? I can't believe this. It's a church. Well, no, it ain't. It's Satan opening a church, acting like he's God. And as he sleeps with all your women and rapes all your kids, and the Branch Davidians, that got 60 wives and 80 kids, and then you got Ted Nugent pissed him. You're not going to kill that little Branch Davidian woman if it's Satan's kid, they're leaving. Sorry, Uncle Ted. I don't know what kind of world you people live in, but it ain't God's world. These people, you can't kill the little Branch Davidians. Oh, yeah, sure. Tell that to that psycho in Waco, Texas. Tell it to the people that are out there killing people in mass amounts of suicides. Well, they're the Branch Davidian. I don't give a crap who they are. Your religions created our children's death. We can give two craps what religion you are. Good God, you people are idiots. God, it's God. Yeah, God's killing our children. You the morons. Unbelievable. Just the voodoo and all this crap. Listen, I made videos. I told them, I don't know who is running this country, but if they don't get their shit together, you're going to see a country go down the tubes real fast. And 1.5 million dying of COVID is baby crap compared to what will be unleashed on this country. And they just didn't listen. You got to shut down the government. You got to shut down the borders And we got to go through every single one of these pricks and get them out of our country. They should. I mean, that's what they want. They want their holy wars. And their holy wars have destroyed our country, cost us thousands and thousands and thousands of lives in a war that wasn't even ours. Now they're saying, well, America don't even belong in the Bible. It's not even in the Bible. Okay. But it cost us 500,000 soldiers sent in 20 years over there, or whatever it was, 50 or 70,000 soldiers of a war that wasn't even ours. Didn't even have anything to do with us. And these people have caused a lot of people to lose their minds. And you're going to see a bunch of bodies popping up everywhere. Why? Well, because they don't give a crap. They don't give a crap. India, all these countries, they come over here. They come over here for one thing, to kill. Even their doctors. You think you're going to see a doctor. Hey, you're going to be saved. He's going to heal you. No, they just paid him $100,000 to go ahead and get rid of you with medications. So it looks like, well, it was the medication. You know, we're hip to their shit. Oh. So I'm done with all this crap, but all these people, the government was right. And when they told me these people have terrorists working for them, they have terrorists that follow their pages, their music, their movies, everything. They are nothing but lying scum. Terrorist, evil, Satan, whatever you want to call it, people. Whatever you want to call it. Okay? I don't know what to tell you, peoples. I don't know what to tell you. This is something that it should have been done a long time ago. What is the root to everything? Money. 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 Money paid to have these kids killed. Money paid to have our girlfriends and our wives killed and raped or shot or whatever, or kidnapped and taken to another country. Money. Nothing to do with God. Nothing to do with anything but Satan and evil. And I don't give a crap what they say about anything. This is nobody's fault but the parents' fault. It's nobody's fault but the government's fault. The police's fault. Why? Because the evidence is right in front of your faces that the police did not communicate right. They should have automatically, when they pulled them over, they should have took that little young lady, Gabby, out of the vehicle and said, ma'am, are you okay? Because we have had reports of you being beaten, okay, slapped and pushed around and everything, and beaten in another town. Are you alive? Are you okay? And they didn't do that. They didn't do that. They questioned her, some big cop with a long, big beard or whatever. Get out of here, Talalaka, or whatever you are from over there, you know. You know, what officer was that? Yeah, get your ass out of my country. Satan worshiping pieces of crap. Yeah, the police screwed up. They should have pulled her out of that van and said, ma'am, we had reports of a young lady that fits your description in another town that was being abused. Are you her? If she would have said yes, okay, ma'am, you stay here in the vehicle. They should have arrested him, but they didn't. They dropped the ball. The only thing they did do right was take photos of the scratches on his face that were already healed up. Everybody missed it. The scratches on his face. Deep. They were deep. You could see them in the camera. Okay. They weren't even bleeding. There wasn't even blood on his shirt. Why? Because that happened probably somewhere in another murder that he did. Or Gabby might have did it, but days after that, or whatever. No, I'm thinking it was girls that did that. The girls that Brian's been killing and his friends that have been helping him. You understand? Possibly Gabby's friends. Gabby had social media friends. Brian had social media friends. The whole case is screwed up. There you go. Arkstra. Yeah, you're right. Brian convinced him that it was Gabby that was the one. But I also seen 4 videos out there where Gabby was the one that was beating on Brian. Okay? There's been numerous videos out there that said Gabby was smacking him in the face. Other than the vehicle, here's the thing that don't match. The police just pulled Brian over. Why? Because they were following behind him. He swerved and hit the curb. Okay? Probably because he panicked. A cop came behind him and he was probably trying to see out the rear view mirror or the side mirror if that cop was following him. So he was probably looking out the rear view mirror, swerved, and hit the curb. And then the cop pulled him over. Okay? Now, here's the key thing in that case where the police video is. They get Gabby out of the vehicle. They put her in the car, in the cop car. They pull Brian out of the cop car. Okay? They're talking to Brian. There's no blood coming or trickling from his face or nothing. Okay? They ask him afterwards, after done questioning him, how did you get them scratches on your face? Them cuts. Well, she hit me with the phone and scratched me. That's why I swerved. Okay. Well, if them were fresh, there would have been blood dripping from them. There would have been blood dripping from them. To me, they look like nail marks, like somebody might have dug their nails into his face or something, or hit him with something, maybe. But it didn't just happen. Why? Because there would have been blood dripping from him. As he was sitting there looking into the cop cam, you would have seen blood building up in that cut and dripping. The blood would build up in the cut to so much where the blood actually started running down his cheek or his eye, and there was nothing. Okay? Now I'm done with these corrupt cops and government. And if I was in the military, I'd tell my general, don't you listen to an effing thing any of these cops or politicians tell you. We're going to attack in America. And you get our team ready and you get our boys ready. And I know there's a lot of people, you can't do it. It's America. No, it ain't America no more. It's a terrorist haven for a bunch of gangs, terrorists, and killers and rapists. And you people just don't want to see it. Why? Because you must be making money off of it, people. They must be making money off of it. Moab town to second best, like Muslims say. Could be, I don't know. There's already Muslims in the street with weapons. There's already videos on national TV. The Muslims saying either you give us a state where we can build our nation in the United States, or they're going to continue doing what they're doing. That ain't me saying that. That was the Muslim nation and these African black people or whatever, or Muslim, I don't know, saying if you don't give us our state, this is going to continue to happen. And they were right. And the government's sitting there just twiddling their thumbs. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And the Muslims are saying, well, in the peace treaty, it stated either they were supposed to send us home, or in the slave treaty, they were supposed to send us home or give us a state or a piece of land where we can build our nation and our Muslim nation or African nation on. And they said if they don't get what they want, that this will continue. It wasn't me that said that. That was them on national TV, on CNN, news channels and everything. Them out there with machine guns. And we've come, the Muslim nation has come to, yeah. Yeah, this ain't nobody's fault but our own government's fault. They want us to pay for something that some idiot did 100 years ago, 400 years ago, 1,000, 10,000 years ago. Every man, every race, every color was a slave on this earth. You understand that? At one point of time, every color, white, black, yellow, green, whatever, was a slave. Now I want my money. You understand that, government? I want my slave money for my ancestors that were slaves, just like you paid the African Americans. I want my money. You understand? I want my free homes. I want my land. You understand? Two can play that game. I've been shutting my mouth. Big deal. Everybody was a slave. I went out and I earned my money working with these two hands. I didn't need no slave money. But you know what? Now I changed my mind. I want my money. Simple as that. 50 million. You understand? I want my slave money that you people did to my ancestors, my family. You understand? How's that, government? How's that, Congress? I'm white. I want my slave money. You understand? I want my slave money. I want my free homes. I want my land. Simple as that. I can play their game. There you go. Okay? There you go. I'm part Indian and everything. Where's my money? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. So there you go. You people want the truth? I'm going to give you the truth. I know exactly the truth. They were killed. They're dead. And your kids are going to come up dead. Your wives, your children. Why? Because we have a terrorist gang fueled mob country fueled by drugs, sex, music, movies, politicians. This ain't going to stop until we clean this country. You understand? As we speak right now, they're teaming up against us. Oh, crap, they're onto us. And they're teaming up. It's a proven fact. We've done the research. All the prisons are connected. All the gangs inside the prisons are connected. You understand? They don't understand. They're so stupid. They're so corrupt. Oh, crap. All right. There you go. People, I'm done with these cases. Okay? This is not going to stop in America, no matter what they say. Why? Because they refuse to do what needs to be done. Why? Because they make money off of killing your kids, raping your women, parents, fathers, brothers, sisters, cousins. They make money off of it. It ain't like normal people like me and working men that went out and worked for a living to make money. We didn't have to kill. We didn't have to steal. We didn't have to rob and rape and molest kids and sell them to people to make money. You people have been scammed, and I'm sorry, but you should have listened to us a long time ago, and you people just would not. And it is not our fault, and we are not taking responsibility for anybody that comes up missing. They were warned. They knew it. They knew it was going on, and they refused. Why? Because they're being paid from another country to kill our children, kidnap them, send them to other places, do all kinds of stuff. Mobile prostitution, vanning lives, mobile killing terrorists. van lives and whatever. Not every single vanner is bad. Not every single van life person is bad. But we have caught a lot of them that are bad. I'm done with their lives. My family served in this country, covered all 4 bases in this country: military, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. And you know what happened to our families? They were sold out to these terrorist organizations, gangs, mobs, mafias, whatever. Other countries, if anybody has died in vain, it was our families that served in this country and then came back to this country, and we had to take care of them. You understand? We had to drive them to the VA's office. We had to go cut their grass and take care of them and let the dogs out and whatever. We had to go do that, and I wasn't even in the military. You understand? My whole life has been sucked up by this bullshit. I've had no life. Everything I got gets taken from me. So, good luck, world. And oh, yeah, it's going to get a lot more crazier. I can tell you that much. Now, you people have a great day, a great night. And I can tell you this, when I tell you, be safe. Keep an eye on your kids. Keep an eye on your women. Keep an eye on your wife, your family. It ain't a joke. Keep an eye on your family, because you have just seen the tip of what we're dealing with in this country. You understand? I'm not a sellout. You understand? They came, we'll give you this. Yeah, bull crap. I'm free. I'm a free man. You don't tell me nothing. This is the government. You can kiss my white ass. And sometimes when I'm in the sun, it's brown. Okay? I don't give a crap about any of you people anymore. I've had people that have died in my family that it's been on social media, the internet and everything. You can kiss my ass. If you want any kind of sympathy for me, Satan, you should have been chopped up a long time ago. Bunch of idiots in this country, and you can suck my ass. That's what I'm telling you, people. Gonna bow down to nobody, Satan. I ain't bowing down to nobody. Why is this case getting so much? Well, let me tell you why. Who the hell is a bigwig in Florida? Wonder why everything. Yeah, I bet why. I wonder how many of these people play 18 at Mar-a-Lago. Bullshit. Get ready, world, because I'm unleashing the devil on you people. It's my movie. Get off of it. It's my ship. Get off of it. We're going to send the mafia. Send them. Send them. Send your paid fucking mafia people. Send them. And I can tell you what, they'll be in the fields with the rest of them. And you'll be there scratching your effing head, going, what the F? It's the Ducky Boys. Come on, bitches. Let's get it on.